You know, sometimes I ask myself, why am I making content? Like why do I do it? It's not doesn't make me much money, so I'm not in it for the money. It's very time consuming, so one would think it's I can't do it in my life. But like, this is the shit. This is why I make content, because sometimes you just get sent something like this, and it's just absolutely insane. It's just mind blowing. The amount of creativity that goes in some of these memes and just comments that I get from my community, it's, oh, it's still funny. It's still funny. We all know the Adam Levine meme by now. We know, we see it. Anyway, welcome to this week's comment section review. I started off with a meme, of course, but we're gonna go over some comments and talk about them. If you guys want to be in these videos, just leave comments on my YouTube videos and we will get into it. Now, I did not include any of the comments from the giveaway because those were a lot of comments to go through, but I did answer them all on Twitch Sunday night. If you want to go check the VOD, go check the VOD. I answered all the questions there. But yeah, we'll do all the comments that I felt like grabbing from the Monday to Thursday video lineup. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And we started with the meme, but now let's go into another nice comment. Mario, my king, when the day comes where I make it into a weekly comment video, I shall rejoice and shower myself in Dunkin' Donut coffee. Cheers to the best YouTuber, the man, the legend, Mario. I want to see this on video, Camis. I want to see this on video. Oh, I love seeing the comments like this. It's crazy. Also, just a reminder that there is a new bot out there, and we report them as fast as we see them, but there is a bot out there still impersonating, doing it to a lot of content creators, myself included. So just make sure that if you see stuff like this, report it to YouTube. Don't let it stick around any longer than it has to. Now we go on to probably the most toxic comment of the week. This is more like a toxic sandwich because there is a bad, a nice, and a bad. Every deck is tier 1. Stop hyping everything for more clicks. Loved sealed only 1v1 versus Ruggles, but your Digimon content gets worse every single video because everything is tier 1 or undefeated. What's the problem with showing decks that are tier 2 or rogue? Do you really need to hype every single deck as tier 1? Well, first of all, I will say that I appreciate that you like the sealed only series because that was a lot of work, and I'm glad you like that. However, you are a liar, and you should feel bad. So I brought up my channel here, right? Yes, there are a lot of tier 1 videos, absolutely. Some undefeated, for sure. But like, take this deck. This was most toxic. Not tier 1, not undefeated. I will admit that BT9 kind of had a few decks that were not tier 1. D Brigade didn't put it as tier 1. Didn't do that. Not undefeated either. What else? What else? What was the last one after that? Beelzemon. Not tier 1, not undefeated. Green Hybrid was first place, but not tier 1 or undefeated. It was legitimately tier 1. Got Creepymon deck profile from BT8, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not everything is tier 1. And this has been a joke for a while, as you can see. Where was it? What isn't tier 1? From one of my older comment videos I did. But, like, you know what I mean? Not everything I do is tier 1, not everything undefeated. So, before you go and make comments like that, do your research, because you are technically lying. You could have said the majority is tier 1 or undefeated, but not everything. Not everything. And one more kind of toxic one, another tier 1 deck profile, I'm shocked, from Hobby Center. And it's just a joke at this point. It really is just a meme, to be fair. By the time you see this video, you'll see the Sakuyamon video from yesterday, which I put tier 1 LOL. And the only reason I put that there was originally the thumbnail was not going to have tier 1 in it, but someone on Twitch gifted me 5 subs to put that there. I don't think Sakuyamon's a tier 1 deck, but it was just a joke. So I do kind of ride along with it. But trust me, the deck profile I upload tomorrow is not a tier 1 deck either. So just relax, guys. Calm down a little bit. Go outside and touch some grass or something. We'll go back to that comment too. Don't worry. Moving right along. For the D Reaper deck profile, Luca, who topped the regional in Washington, D.C., talked about this deck and the changes he put in on Primitive's channel after everything was said. It's exactly what this list is, minus less copies of Reaper. Still a cringe deck to go up against. I have another comment talking about this kind of later, so I'll save my analysis. But, D Reaper, when most of your cards are EX2 and like 18 to 20 of your cards are the same card, there isn't much room for BT10 cards. There are other BT10 decks, like Imperial Digimon, even Black War Greymon kinda, that don't really play with new cards. They're just good, because the meta develops to where they're playable and good. So, it's okay. But D-Reaper is continuing to be a good force. It really is. Tier 1 Gammon waiting room, thank you for your content. See how that was in quotes? Tier 1? Yeah. Gammon is coming, though. It is coming. Gammon is coming. Oh, man. All right. What is this clickbait, says Del Peck. How can you call a deck a DT10 deck with 0 cards for BT10? LOL. I think it's deck made to counter the BT10 decks. That's basically what it is, right? D-Reaper in Japan saw play with 0 BT10 cards. It'll see play here as well with 0 BT10 cards. Never forget that it is one of those decks that is better in a non-mulligan format because the deck hardly ever bricks. And there's no mulligans for the near future, for what I understand. That could change, but yeah, D-Reaper is good, guys. You should make sure that if you're going into BT10 format, that you are expecting to see D-Reaper, because you will see D-Reaper. All right, love the videos. Deck profiles are amazing. They have shown me different strategies that are more consistent. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Jose Hernandez. I really appreciate that. The deck profiles, I do like making deck profiles. I like being able to test a deck with my homies and watching it be good and making it to the point where I can go and put a deck profile on it and people can learn. So many people have built my deck profiles over the last 2 years or so of YouTube content and said, wow, this did well, or I really learned and all that. So, you'll have to see comments like this. Absolutely. Dallas says, another D-Reaper profile, unchanged since August. Do something. Pokes with stick. Still good. That meme where you're like, do something with the guy poking the stick? I love it. I love the meme. It's a very nice callback. War here says, when you're trying to sell your finalist stamped Lidramons, but Mario's telling people not to buy them. I'm just honest. When I make my Market Watch content, I just tell you it as I see it. You should not buy them yet. Just don't do it. Hold off on those finalist stamped Lidramons. They will go down in price. I promise. Sorry, guy. I love you, and you're from Canada, which is super pog, but don't buy the Lidramons yet. Don't do it. Can't believe House of Champs is doing Digimon content now. You see, this is a really cool comment, because if you look at House of Champs on YouTube, right? House of Champs. Don't know if I'm still subbed to him on YouTube or not. I have no idea. What's good, YouTube guy, I'm subscribed still, yeah. He's not making Digimon content, but he makes the market watches, and while I'm nowhere near his size, it's nice that I'm being complimented in such a fashion, because, he was one of the channels I looked at when thinking about what Digimon content I wanted to make. So, I'll take the compliment. Thank you, Coffee. Appreciate it. And the final comment of the day, Mario said to go and touch grass. Beautiful. Well, Scorpio, when some people are spending $27 on a Ragnarlord starter deck, it's a problem. There's a big problem. So hopefully people go outside and touch some grass if they consider making dumb decisions like that. But anyway, that's it for this week's comment review. Let me know what you think in the comments, obviously, and we'll see you guys later. See ya. Bye.